Hey there, folks. Hope everybody is doing well, and I'm back in, well, whatever the next episode is. If this is episode 5, episode 6, it's actually been a while in real life since I've posted, so I'm not really sure what's going on in this campaign. I gotta figure it out. We have a raid going on somewhere. Am I doing it, or are they? I feel like I was going to go raid something, so that makes sense. All right, Magruder is there. All right. Never really trust the economics report until a few days have gone past when you load in from something. So we'll see how that goes. I think the morale stuff should be right. So their support morale should be around 80. Mine should be around 99. They do have the advantage of men fielded, but I'm surprised it's not larger. They are programmed in the modifications I've made to try to have a 40% advantage. So if I have around 100,000, their target should be 140,000, and I've decreased the time that it will take them to get there. So they should get there, excuse me, in a matter of a few months. We'll see if that's actually the case. This is kind of interesting in that it looks like I'm not capturing Marietta, even though I'm on it. I never really thought about that, but that you don't really get capture weight as you're raiding, or maybe the force is just too small. I don't even recall. So they have Lawton's Cav with Jocelyn's, which isn't terrible. We're probably at the point where we can start looking at our credit rating, but I'm not sure we're there yet. Do you want to check on the Navy? I believe the Charleston Squadron, I thought did it fight its first battle? I believe that's my cottonclad. Yeah, that's my cottonclad armada. They're repairing, and that's fine. There are spare cottonclads. I don't know how. All right, we'll find out. 1, 2, 3. So I could put the 3 worst. Actually, that might be the play. Just so we can get moving on lifting this blockade as soon as possible here. We'll get 3 in there, and we'll put the 3 worst. I think we're just going to take that out because we're going to lose that if we take it into battle. Now I got to see if this looks like something I want to go with. Get rid of the 75%. So I have a 77% cottonclad, the Breckenridge. Maybe we got to give a few days for the switch to actually materialize, and then maybe hop out and get on our way. All right, Magruder is here with a full complement of cavalry. That's nice to see. Again, I am kind of refamiliarized. Now, it's odd the Army of the Potomac doesn't have more. I feel like when I left this off, there was a kind of dearth of volunteers, but that's actually not really the case. I think I was recruiting down around 25,000, 30,000, and I had no viable brigades, but I have some viable brigades. I got to see what I need where. But the war seems to be in our favor. All right, Stewart is also a bit weak, so really it tells me we need cavalry in the east, and I think that's where a lot of our action has been, but we have had a couple fights out. Arkansas, Missouri, sorry. And we did take, this is reminding me now, Polk was supposed to go, and he still is supposed to go and try to take Covington. He looks like he's at about full strength, so sure, why not? We'll send him on up there. Bragg is sitting pretty in Louisville, right? Like, have I been gone that long? Okay, I haven't been gone that long. I don't yet have it's not a fleet. It would be a squadron that would probably run up and down here. I don't want to take Missouri. Well, I don't know. I did make a play for it earlier. It didn't really work out. It's September. 7,000, 7,000, 9,000, going to be 12,000. All right, we're on September 2nd, so we actually have a balanced budget. And I think that's because their numbers are small. All right, you can see they're up to 126 now. So We'll see about the kind of counter buildup that we'll do. It usually makes sense to do it a bit earlier. I'm trying to remember my policies. I don't know that I've actually got 36-month. I do have 36-month. All right, so I'm working my way through military 2, and I think that was to open up the possibility, if I need it, Conscription Act 1 or recruitment bounties. But I think the plan was after I finish military 2 to just go hard in the paint for treasury or fiscal related stuff. So I'll try not to deviate from that plan too much, but it looks like the play is going to be to get more cavalry in the east. Yeah, as this is a raiding army, I'd like to get it more cavalry. But if they're just going to keep damaging buildings, that's fine. Trade warfare, let's see. I always get this wrong. I think the slider is right. I think it shows how much damage you've taken. And so it looks like it's heavily in favor of the Union, right? So it's total costs. I think it's cost incurred, not cost inflicted. All right, so we have the Army of Occupation with 21,000 rocking here. We got Beauregard and his 16,000 and Magruder and his 12,000. So what we're going to do is move these folks over here. It's not a huge deal. I'd prefer not to lose the supply depot if it can be avoided. All right, and they've moved out of Cumberland, right? So if Cumberland is decapping as they move through it, that tells me that they're not there. Johnston is also here. If they're on the move, I'm not going to try to recruit their cavalry. I could recruit it to a reserve army, which I don't have, and see how that goes, and then just transfer them once they're in and recruited. But I'm going to try to avoid doing that for now, and just now up to 39. What's going on with the tariff story? All right, so tariffs are high, strangely higher than the Union, but I don't know if that's going to last. And again, it happens a lot in 61, sometimes into 62. I think when there's a military buildup, because I don't produce all that much as the Confederacy, I have to import it, and so it kind of strangely actually helps me in ways that I don't think it should. Not my game, so I just play it. This is weird, is that they're not skirmishing. So I guess when you're in raiding, you're not automatically skirmishing. I guess I don't know when that kicks in. But the land torpedoes, if you don't recall it as a perk, it's pretty good. What is this? All right, so this is the 20,000 versus 12,000. So what we're going to do is we're going to do deploy to defend. We're going to take them out of scout, and we're going to rush them being Beauregard's. And I think I'm going to get Johnston's cavalry started. If I can draw from the east, kind of for fluff reasons, I'll do that. Georgia cavalry is fine. I don't know, maybe a little bit of variation in color might be nice. Something. And style. All right. That is fine with me. So we'll get them at least started. It's going to be Clayton Sr., who has been featured in many a campaign. I don't remember if I took them out of scout, though, before they did that. But with Beauregard's movement, we should be able to get the numbers on them and turn things around. Over here, I'll keep an eye on supply. It's actually coming down pretty quickly, so we're probably going to have to move Garnett out of there. It seems a bit odd that a force that small that's raiding. All right, I want to go ahead and... yeah, I want to fight this. We got the numbers advantage, so let's do it. Okay, we are in... I don't know what that was, but we get to defend. We're going to be waiting on reinforcements. Let's find... Oh, are we both in the same spot? We might both be here. No, we're not. That is some base. I think that's base. I know nothing about sound, but geez, that thunder is good. We have Magruder on hand. I did not see a report there. It's Magruder who I think has... Huh. Well, we know it's junky weather. Where's the Union coming in? Let's find that out. Okay. over here. So the road they're likely to take is this one, and probably right on it. All right. So let's try to make it look good, as good as it can. And I'm of the view that this game can actually look pretty good. Single line for the cav, and forward. All right, let's get our artillery down, and you know what? We got 6 engineering points, so let's use them. We don't have a ton of infantry. My own house rule is don't build breastworks. No fortifications once the battle is started. It's my rule. I think I'm going to go with parapets. I'd prefer the extra cover at this point. All right, so that costs 3 engineering points, and I guess we'll do another one. I don't know. We'll do it here. Shouldn't overthink this too much. All right, that's fine. Wonder, how do you upgrade? Okay, I guess that's how you upgrade now, since they've reworked the entrenchment system. I gotta remember to detach these guys while we are... If you detach artillery while you're in deployment, it happens instantaneously. If you do it later, not so okay. Mississippi's are good, Richmond's are fine, Fayetteville's. Okay, so... I guess I'll put the big boys, the bigger brigades on the end. We'll put... These guys have good rifles, but it's D.H. Hill's kind of demi-brigade there. So we're going to move them up. I know that this is really good. Well, no, it's not. I thought it was a stone wall. It was misread. And it's also the end of the day. So that matters as well. Let's hit play and get this party started as much as possible. We're going to move him up here. We're playing without order delays on. But I'm playing as if they are still on. The reason is I've heard, it's anecdotal, and I would say that this campaign has partially confirmed it. It does seem like the AI does maybe slightly better without them on. And if I just play as if they're on, it seems a decent, I guess a kind of decent compromise with the AI's performance. But let's indeed speed it up. All right, you're there, Magruder. We're going to keep you moving up as if you need to. So we don't know when our reinforcements are coming. I hope we have cav with good weapons. That's not what they have. Jocelyn's are good. I think that would, yeah, it's Jocelyn's on both. So that's what we like to see. Anderson will move up to Willow Garden Church. So I expect to run into them very soon. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, we only want Magruder. Oh, that was them. I saw him. Nope. Still not. I'm clicking the wrong guy. All right. It's Anderson who has to... Yeah, we'll just click retreat. I don't think we're going to route or anything like that. We'll do that. Move it up to 5 times speed and see what they do. We can see that the cav is out of column and in the line, which means they're going to move more slowly. That's fine. That's what we're looking for. I don't see at this point any need to... Ooh, Anderson needs to get back. They're moving very fast in line formation. Very fast. All right, Anderson. You can actually redeploy all the way back here. And we're just going to put you on retreat. We're going to move Magruder all the way back. We're going to put Withers back. It's more for immersion reasons than, practical. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? All right, we got caught out. So we got to do that. so now we got to fight, because I think otherwise we're going to rout, and that is not what I wanted to do. The perils of playing at 5 and 20x speed. But we do have Jocelyn's, right? If ever you needed a silver lining, there you go. I'm not sure that's really what I want either, because now these guys are going to disrupt one another. These two cav brigades moving that close. That zoom speed does not want to stay with whatever I give it. I don't think these guys are loose either. Oh, they are. All right. You can see the Union has a lot of cav. I've altered the default. No. The default. Oh no. What are you guys doing? Do not go in. Do not go in for a charge. In fact, no. You are full on retreating. Don't be stupid. You are being stupid. Then we're at least going to charge in mounted. It's, as cav goes, it's the best option. I don't think we're going to win because we have so many negative morale modifiers right now. It's looking bad. Yep, we already lost one, it looks like. My guess is Frost will fall shortly after. Oh no, we broke Taylor. Alright, so we'll try to get them down. We're going to set... My goodness, man. No. You guys are idiots. Well, anyways. I'm sure that's what everybody... I'm sure somewhere... Braxton Bragg goes to say... Alright, and you guys broke. Wonderful. Alright. In that case... Yeah, move. So they're just absolute trash and have ran. I'd love to say it's because the AI knew what they were doing. They did not. Remember, order delays are actually off. So I'm going to order them to charge in. I don't know why. Cold Steel, sure. You're in melee. You might as well. Lord knows why. But anyways, I was saying earlier that I've modified the AI's recruitment ratios so that they recruit more cavalry, more artillery. And it's not that it's less infantry, although that is frequently the case, but they needed a better mix. They weren't getting very much artillery in. Yeah, I don't know what Anderson's doing here. We'll see if we can rally Kershaw. Dude, Kershaw is beat up as well. I don't know. It'd be nice if I could break one of those two cav brigades, so at least we traded 2 for 2. I don't think we're going to get that lucky, though. Alright, we'll play this through a little bit faster because I'm kind of tired of watching nothing. Then we have to rely on the subpar commentary, and that only gets us so far. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong... That's why it's 5 hours. I think if I had known that, I don't know. I might have played that a little bit more conservatively, but... What? Everybody broke. That's actually not... And Frost, even though he's broken, is still chasing down. He's still chasing down Shank, even though he's broken. So, go figure. Whatever that's worth. All right. We'll try to get some rallies going over here. I wouldn't expect too much. Frost is broken. Like, it says broken, and he does not care. He's going after Shank, and you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. What's the casualties looking like? Somehow... somehow, oh my goodness, some way, uh, yeah. So, anyways, that has nothing to do with the mod I've made. That has to do other folks have been. Let's see, how do we say this? Acknowledging this this bug on the Steam forums where, yeah, sometimes routing units run through other units and then they route them, and it doesn't usually go that well. All right, you gotta laugh because I was entirely ready for that to fail, and 3 Union Cav brigades against 2, even with decent weapons, should have gone poorly. All right, we're gonna triple quick this, or triple quick. I guess 20x is far more than triple quick, but I presume the rest of their army is coming down here. What we can do is still throw out some skirmishers. Even DH Hill has enough for that. I wish there was a ratio of skirmishers to brigade size you could choose and maybe edit in prefs, but I have changed it so that by default it's 300 now. If you're just joining the campaign, this is new for you. If you've watched the campaign, then you've heard me say this in every episode, and it's probably getting a bit old. But I have modded the prefs in the game so that infantry get 300 skirmishers rather than 200 by default, but they're supposed to be able to create new sets of skirmishers less frequently. I think that's a little bit more realistic and a little bit more interesting than the vanilla version of the game. So, all right, here we are at 5 times speed, kind of doing a whole lot of not much. All right, we'll move them there. Move these guys here. I think the skirmisher still stays somewhat close to the parent unit. Frost is rallied, and Kershaw. All right, they're nervous, so we're not going to try to do too much with them at this point. I don't know what the Union is going to try to do here. I'll still throw out the, let's try to rally ourselves some more. And if we get our morale high enough... All right, it looks like they've also rallied their cav, which is good. 43% and increasing by 15 percentage points. 63 and growing by a lot. So Frost might be ready to move pretty soon. Actually, I think Frost could probably move already. Let's see what they do here in this downpour. As we're about to go to night, we're going to get reinforcements overnight. The AI is just waiting to get all of its stuff together. I'm going to move Frost now. Maybe we can go 20x. Just move things along here. Rather than watching paint dry or something. I mean, these are, in large part, results of changes I've made. Which is where the AI is supposed to wait for more reinforcements before pressing, because... Alright, we're going to move you here. It's best to just face them, I think. Yep, that's what we're going to do. And take fewer casualties, hopefully, while doing it. I don't know about Kershaw's case, but maybe. I feel like with no, they don't have mixed cav. That can't be right. I mean, it can be right, but I kind of hope it isn't. And those guys who routed everybody, we'll give them the Scottish flag there. Or what kind of, right? Is that actually true? I thought earlier they had Jocelyn's. Okay, so I'm guessing that's actually accurate. They do not. They have mixed. Here. Put ourselves on retreat. Anderson is in the lead overall. These guys are going to get down, they're going to get out, and they're going to move. My goodness. This bug. But you can also see that the cav that I previously routed reforming is also part of this. It is supposed to be easier to rally now than it is in vanilla, so if you see that, there is a reason. See, Frost Brigade is no joke. I mean, they... You know what? Forget this. If they're just gonna charge in, we're gonna shoot. And now we're gonna countercharge and just see what happens to Kershaw. Ride him in. We'll try to rally. I don't know. At this point, whatever happens, happens. You know what? Aren't these the guys that have they have the cold Steelberg? All right, get in there. Do it. All right, let's play it through a little bit quicker here. Yeah. No surprise they lost. It's kind of only a question of whether they get completely wiped as a result. Looks like they will. Severe wounds, so Kershaw's done. I don't care. We got a triple. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Of course. And before Frost was gonna... Poor Frost. Alright. Oh, way up here. Alright. Well, whatever. I'm not going to bother to build anything. We'll just move Beauregard. There aren't a lot of great places to move him, so let's move him behind and hope for the best. Magruder can move down here. Again, not that it really matters, but... Loring. Alright. That's fine. You're going to move over there. You're going to move over there. How's Frost doing? Anderson is absolutely terrible. How are we looking overall? Yeah, we've taken more casualties. I guess we lost that entire brigade. So that was fun, on account of they could not retreat faster than they were being pursued, which makes no sense for cavalry, but sure. Alright, let's play fast here. Alright, I'm going to move up to skirmishers, have fun. Alright, so Magruder's going to get over there. Frost, at least the unit that has Jocelyn's could maybe... Okay, apparently you don't know how to do loose formation there, so... This will give you a break. And over here, it is just... Beauregard's first. I think we pretty much need to tell them to get there. And probably even then it will be not enough. Alright, but let's see what we got going on. After a while, the rain kind of gets annoying as a sound. Move Cheatham into reserve. I don't know if they'll ever really get reorganized. Hopefully. Alright, we'll have Loring recall his skirmishers. This DH Hill is picking on them. Interesting that they're going for a flank here on the wide right. This is probably just because of objectives. It's morale. It's routes are pretty even. Losses are slightly favored. the Union, but... Alright, our skirmishers are falling back. Well, on the left they are. DH Hill ain't falling back. I guess we'll just assume that they can see over that peak. Oh, we're playing at 2x. I guess that's why it seemed like that infantry was moving a bit quickly. Because they were. Don't exact... Oh, okay. I see them over there. Look at them. Tricksy little hobbits. Alright. C.10 is here. I'm telling myself that I'm hiding him behind the hill. I don't know that he's actually kidding anybody, but... Sure. How are we? Let's see if we can get our formation back. It says there are no routed units nearby. That is a lie. Yeah, when they go dismounted, they don't seem to like that. Well, whatever. We'll put them in loose formation. We'll know they're there, even if nobody else can tell. Alright, we're going to move DH Hill's skirmishers back. We're going to move Loring's up. Are we actually firing? We are! Alright, well if they're firing, I'm just going to leave them on fire. And we'll put DH Hill over there. I still don't understand why that formation, why that single dot exists. My goodness, those reinforcements are a ways away. As they probably should be. I guess they're going for the objective. I feel like they should be going for the route of my troops, but alright. Alright. Hill can recall his skirmishers. I think C.10 is in a fine place for now. How are they doing? Morale-wise, they couldn't be better. Yeah, I don't know. I think this cav brigade is probably gonna bite it here. They're shooting in, but I don't know how well it's gonna go. I'm not sure if it's worth it to throw. You know, I think I just answered my own question, and I tabbed out somehow without meaning to. So that was cool. I think we might just run away from that force and just concentrate here. Since we already have cavalry engaged. Here, we're going to have these guys, well, we're going to have Alden double quick here. Double quick. No, there were fight those skirmishers. I don't know if they'll be able to get there. Maybe. But we'll see how we do. Oh my goodness, why would you think that's what you're supposed to do? There we go. Are you kidding me? Are you in melee? Are you? You are. Well, we might as well charge you in. Or, yeah, we're probably going to lose you, but either that's your impetuous nature or that's just us. Yeah. Well, maybe we have a loss here. I don't know how they're shooting at me if I'm in melee, but somehow they are. Who's this? Alright, we'll have them move up. They're already at the double quick. Good for them. Oh, okay, we're going to charge over here, I guess. Alright. Oh, cavalry. Oh, cavalry. Oh, I guess that is C.10. And they are moving at something of a double quick. Alright, we'll charge them over there and see how that goes. Oh, well, they still say they're eager. And their morale is improving, so you know. Alright, we are at the double time here. Yeah! Alright, well they got, oh, the flying V. The Mighty Ducks would be proud. Alright, let's take a look at the shooting. That's why I'm here. It's the sprite line battle. Nice. We're going to get one. Somewhere between Roblox and Total War, right? Yeah, let's get ourselves. Let's get in there. And we lost a lot. Alright. But overall, alright, things are sliding in our direction. Should watch that artillery, though. Alright, they're over there. Yeah, we'll make them think that the tree is still there. Quickly, that... Oh, we routed everyone. Alright, we're going to charge them into their back so that at least we're kind of unified for the rest of that force. I would imagine these guys gotta be beat up. I mean, looking at the sprite drops, the Union Brigade here is taking heavy casualties. Those sprites are dropping fast, and it doesn't look like we're taking much on our end. Alright. So who's this? Withers? Alright, Withers, you're gonna move over there. Artillery, you've done your thing. Time to get you out. Now the cav, that triple melee cav, yeah, you guys are going to go in the backside, and you should be fine right there. If you're not, you're not. Look at that, 5-star crack unit already in early September 1862. With, by the way, 2,000 men left in it. So, yippee. Alright, C.10's going to go over... Nope. Loring is going to go over there. C.10 is going to go over there. We've lost our victory points, but I don't know that that's our biggest issue. I don't think it is. Okay. How have we done on the casualty side of things? Tell me we turned it around with all those cav charges. Not really. All of those cav charges, well, I guess they did 2,000 casualties, and we did about 400. Some of that was the infantry engagement. All right, so the cav is absolutely bugged out, and that's why it's showing all weird. We'll reform here. We're gonna get the artillery in a in a not great position, but over here, we do have to attack, but we have certainly brought ourselves some time. And that is what I wanted. Alright, let's see if we can play things forward a bit. And, as if I planned it this way, and I absolutely did not, because you were here, my force is kind of showing up in a position to maybe be able to help once they reconstitute themselves. And we reconstitute ourselves. Alright, we're going to mount them up and try to fix their facing a little bit. We'll throw out some skirmishers. I don't know what that was, but sure. Alright, they're zooming over. I would suggest you move and get out of there. We're not going to get out of there in time. It is abundantly clear to me. We're not. So we might as well fight and try to inflict some casualties. And do what we can. Maybe Lee's cavalry will be able to help. I'm skeptical. Yeah, I'm skeptical. But we'll move them there. But we do want to try to help Hill. Move up. And move up at the double. Frost Brigade. We'll have them... My goodness, man. I guess we'll do something like that. I think they might make sense to lay down, because Hill is just going to get annihilated if he stays in that fight too long. Here is that fight. Just at the tree line, Cheatham's detachment is up and throwing some shots into the Union center, but it's Cav, and it's a full infantry brigade against Hill. Hill is in a bad spot. Hill, as one would expect, is not listening to me. Don't think he's going to get cover. Oh, he did. He does. He's getting forest cover. All right. Let's see. Can they actually do something useful? Probably not. Alright, so they're going to shoot there. Alright, Cheatham, we're just going to collect our skirmishers, get them back into the line, and we're going to start throwing shots that way. Can I get Loring and the Cav into action on their flank? Alright. Not my favorite perk, but a decent all-around perk. We're going to order Loring into the line there. We're going to order Cheatham, I think, yeah, Fayetteville and Richmond's fine. I really don't... See, the cavalry looks bugged unless I charge them in. So, I'm going to get the infantry up and moving. I'm going to collect our skirmishers back. I'm going to order the cav in. We'll see what they do. I mean, it's a brigade on the march, man. That's not really where you want to be if you're taking a cav charge. You want to be braced. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put shots into their flank with Loring. Cheatham is already doing it. Unfortunately, Hill is just... He's going to break. It is what it is. Let's see where Lee is. Okay, Lee is kind of on the scene. Randolph needs to be put down. Turned around. Yeah, Hill, I think he held out hopefully long enough. Looks like these guys got... They did! They got him. So, Hill's brigade will survive to fight another day. Unlike, I think it was Kershaw's cavalry, who I believe has now evaporated. Eager is 100%. You know what? These guys have made me bleed, so we're gonna try to pay it back to them. I understand it's not Civil War tactics. It looks more like NTW3 here, but it is what it is. They actually seem to be retreating in good order. Oh, Gordon's brigade, but these guys have been absolute monsters. I don't know. Not me, but somebody else could try to figure out how many brigades they broke accidentally and on purpose in this battle, and it's heroic quantities. I can't click on them. We're just going to speed things up here because, I mean, whether they win or lose, I don't even care. I'm just going to charge them into everyone and their brother. And apparently that was enough. And now Lee shows up as if, you know, he did all this. Yeah. All right. So in the end, it's an acceptable casualty rate, 2-to-1. That's something we'll look to accept. And yeah. So I'm not sure this is right. It says McClellan surrenders. They took 2-to-1 in terms of dead. Got about 5,000 guns. I don't know of what quality, but I don't know. I don't really believe that McClellan surrendered. I think he lost, but I guess we'll see. Right when that's all done, but I think he's going to be able to run through and extricate himself. Yeah, I think this is already known. And they're probably going to run through our lines in a way. It's fine. That doesn't bother me as much as it bothers too many other people, I think. All right, what do we have here? We have 11,000 of us and 2,400 cav. Those are fairly even numbers. I'm intrigued. That's not there. It's here. Robert Mitchell. Little known, passive, liked, mediocre administrator, and foreseeable. It's like looking into a mirror. All right. All right, we are loaded in. Hart's Hill is what we get to defend. My. Let's see, where are they coming from? Why do I not see any blue arrows? Okay, oh, I do. It's up here in the top right. So they got to come down here. Then they either got to come down and around this way. I don't have a lot in terms of engineering points. I think it's okay. Based on that quick scan of the terrain, let's see if this is actually what I want. Of course, the understanding that the cav are going to end up out front and probably lost due to incompetence on my part. Yeah, let's detach the battery. All right. Move them up there. Let's put ourselves in a quasi-single line. Put them there, and maybe start here and then just move them to wherever the issue is. I'm not even going to bother building breastworks. We'll figure it out later. Poke. Put there. Van Dorn. Get some scouts out. Get moving. Let's get this party started. I really should not be playing at 20 times speed, but here I am. We'll see if we can get us up here. Poke, get moving. Yeah, medium range is good. Those are good. Let's get some skirms out for a little bit of sight, and let's keep going. There's no reinforcements on either side, so playing for time doesn't quite feel worth it. I guess the real question is, which way do I think they went? I guess I would hedge and assume that they went this way. It seems the most likely. Come on, Poke. You know what's up. You're not as dumb as I look. Here's the thing. I just don't know where they went from here. I have no idea. Too many different ways in. Oh no! I have completely missed these guys. Completely missed them. Alright. So, Van Dorn. Just like we planned. Just like we planned, we're gonna come in the back way here. And yeah, everyone else, good luck. Ugh. Here, let's see what we get on 5x speed. All right, so the cab is going to cross there. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to embed the infantry here. Push the skirms up. Push the skirms up. Maybe embed some infantry there. I don't know if I need any here, but I'm going to move them there. Artillery can move there. Yeah, I'm kind of abusing the order delay thing, but you know, that's what I live for. That's why I'm doing it. All right, we'll try to get the cav, I guess, on their backside now. All right, A.S. Johnston. All right, we'll push the skirms up. I'm just going to recall their skirms and theirs. We'll sit these guys in the woods. All right. Sounds like our cav is up. My goodness, man. My goodness, man. All right, we'll put that. Well, I guess they notify her there. All right, Van Dorn. Oh my goodness. They are all sorts of around us. No, no, no. No, no. No. You go for them. And actually, Preston, you can turn over there. Try to deal with them. So this is probably equal parts kudos to the AI. Why not? But I also like that I've tried to make it harder in campaign and in battles to see where the enemy is until they're close. It's been a lot of trial and error. But the basic idea is when they're close, you should be able to see them. But it should be hard to find them when they're far off. That may sound obvious to you. That is not really the way the vanilla version of this game plays. What do we have here in terms of weapons? I don't believe they have Springfield rifle muskets yet. Old smoothbore make a lot more sense. But they are trying to concentrate in the presence of the enemy, which, if they had listened to Napoleon, would know is the hardest thing to do. Not impossible, just very difficult. Not that I've listened to Napoleon, but, you know, he did say it, as I understand the translation in English. All right, Polk, you're getting back, so my my abuse of the... my abuse of the order delays is not as bad as it used to be. All right, get loose. I still have no idea what weapons you actually have. I know it's not. I won't say no. I'm pretty sure it's not that. Maynards. All right, so we got ourselves the best cav weapons in the game. As partial as I am to the Jocelyn, never having shot either, the Maynard does look objectively better. My goodness. If you guys screw this up, while they're running away from you. But remember the mods for this campaign. Smoothbore muskets are supposed to be very good when they can hit, but they just can't hit a lot. Or they can't hit at very, very long range. All right, the Union is on the march. What do we got? Smoothbore and Smoothbore. So I think the order then is to lay down, make them come to us, and hope that our cav gets them in the back. It looks like we're going to get their battery. I've not heard these guys shooting. They say they're bombarding. That's not a terrible spot to bombard. Not sure I believe it. All right. They can stay where they are. They ought to move, though. And at the double. Did we get that battery? I think yeah, we did. All right, so what we turn to do now is deal with this brigade. Do what we can with our interior lines. Yeah, I mean, between the victory point and getting that early round. Still, we've only done 55 casualties, so it hasn't been much. Morale is better. That's pretty much the only... Wow. Morale, a little bit of objectives. A little bit in the way of routes. And we're okay. I'm not trying to move with the double quick with those brigades that are moving over there to... Here. We should move back here. Just so that we can get the cover bonus. Okay, double quick. Double quick. I was going to say I wasn't going to move these guys to the double quick, but now they seem to be moving fairly quickly at the top. And I want to be able to get that and then reset. All right, they're going to move in there. That's good. All right, we'll see if... I don't know what the holdup is here. What are we doing? I guess we're trying to get in there and it's not happening as quickly as I would like. I don't know what that is. Huh. And that is the sound of fuel in melee. Makes no sense. Nobody should be in melee at this point. Nobody I know of. Does anybody think they're in melee? No. Here, we're gonna have them halt. I'm gonna have them halt. Let's see what the fatigue situation is now. And I don't think I really want to press that. Yeah, they're very tired, so we're actually gonna have them hold. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's them. They think that they're engaged. They are not. Right, they're trying to move back. I don't know if these guys are in contact yet. They are. Okay, they're fine. They should win that fight so long as their morale doesn't kind of suddenly shatter. How are we looking over here? Alright, I'm around. We're only slightly ahead. Kinda to my surprise here. That is just annoying to hear over and over again. Alright. The cohesion is decent. So I think I'm going to bring them up here. They seem like they could probably manage that. Move Poke here on the logic that maybe he could do something over there. Yeah. Yikes, they're not going to be around too much longer if that continues. So I guess we'll take a look at one of the two engagements we can actually see. Yeah, I kind of wish this wasn't the case. Smith. And I guess I'll recall them. I think they're going to run in here and they're going to get routed. But whatever. Alright, we'll have them move over there. We'll have them move over there. I don't know what they're going for. They may actually run sooner than I thought. Green, let's see, where is green? Green is, okay, that's not even close. Johnson's over there. Alright, green, get your skirmishers back. Oh my goodness, how do you guys do this? It is just the proclivity for melee. Oh man. Yeah, these guys are what they are. I think we'll get Johnston's skirmishers back as well. Huh. I guess they're just gonna kind of push each other? I don't know. Now, yeah, I was gonna say, these guys having wiped, it appears, the Artie, that should relieve one source of pressure. Yeah, that shouldn't be around too much longer. Are you kidding me? Did they run or did... Yeah, so they both ran. That's fine. We're just going to have Preston stay there, and we'll get them back when they're done. Let's see if we can rally... Alright, they're going to move over there. They're going to move over there as well. Okay. So we are still behind them. We've now kind of devolved into a decent little skirmish here, which is... Yeah, even though they have cover and they're laying down, we are getting much better on the morale end from that. So that's something we should be able to hang on to for a little while. Okay. And everyone over here is kind of run, which is fine. Move them there. Man, they're just constant here. Yeah, they don't look like they're going to come back if they're at -9. Morale per hour. Did they route? They did. That's big. That is big. What is the current morale here? 41. Climbing. I would like to get on their artillery there, but I'm not sure we'll be able to. Right, they're pretty well rested, so we'll move them up quickly. Yeah, they're tired. That's to be expected. Alright, we're gonna try to snake Green's troops in there. My goodness. Screeching is, it's all a bit much. Alright, here's a view where we can kind of see most things. It's about 5:30 here, early September, so we got some time left. Actually, that's kind of good. I'm not even sure if they're doing anything anymore. But I think we can be content to kind of just let this run through. I'm not sure what our casualties look like. They've been light in total, but we have dealt more than we've taken. So that's good. Okay. Move poke over here as we normally would if we didn't have order delays. I think these guys can just go to fire at will. I don't love fighting those guys who are going to be in a creek, but is Sidney Johnson? He is in a creek. Okay. And unfortunately tired, but can't win them all. I don't think Green should be tired yet. It is their first combat, but oh, that happened faster than I thought. Well, having routed them, I think the play is now getting their backside like that. And move poke down here. Yeah. Just like that. And enjoy the kind of cinematics here. So certainly they're trying to get the press on Johnston, but they are doing it at the expense of allowing this brigade to be just absolutely and completely flanked. Alright, so now they're reforming to get away from that. That makes sense. Thought Preston would have taken more casualties on the way in. Maybe those are coming now. It's not a terrible engagement for the Union until you account for that unchecked brigade. And it's pretty bad, but it's not terrible. I'm going to try to maximize the number of folks who are shooting in that brigade to try to get a route on that. Union left, our right, and just go from there. I wonder if fatigue is a factor. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah. I don't know if anybody here has perks to gain or... Doesn't look like it. Let's see what's left on the morale bit. Yeah, not much for them. Doing that should help make sure... Okay, there is nobody in their flank currently. That's good for them. I don't know if we can shift. That was not what I was trying to do at all. Well... Charged by the enemy. Well, I guess they think we've been charged, so we might as well countercharge. And that did not work out at all. Again, that's why it's usually best to just do nothing and let things run their course. Now they're just going prone on the flanks. I don't think that's going to help. Yeah. They don't seem to know. Not sure what's going on there. Well, I guess we've charged in whether we wanted to. Huh. Are we doing anything over here? Oh, we think we're in melee for some reason. No idea what that's about. So we can try to shoot them. Well, that's going to be the end of it. We won't see how these charges play out, but I guess we get some sense of it there. 2-1 casualties overall. Alright, and this much we know. 222 killed, 205. So basically the number killed was even. Picked up a few rifles and a lot of guns. Alright. But probably most importantly is that we took care of the threat to West Virginia and that supply depot. I think that was that. No, that wasn't that fight. That was the fight right here in Kentucky. And Bragg hanging out in Louisville and doing much more. I still don't feel the need really to press too hard over here in the West, because once you have Missouri, you got to hold the darn thing. Not sure we're there yet. Okay. There were plans. Alright, so I guess I already put this one in for Johnston to get more. Lee should get more cavalry as well. Yeah, we'll take some from here. Sure. We'll do that. I'm pretty sure it was Beauregard who lost. Was it that lost Kershaw? Magruder, probably. Yeah. That was stupid. We'll certainly try to get him some more cavalry. And let me see how we are doing on the weapons here. So we still got enough Jocelyn's and Maynards to equip one more brigade each for now. Let's see, what do we know? We know that Polk's command, they do have those, alright. Bragg probably doesn't. So give them Maynards. And out west, I have no idea. No idea what we have. Not much. Alright, Jocelyn's it is for you, and yeah, McIntosh is a full group here, so it's gonna be a while for them. They can deal with it. Alright, we'll keep them on scout. Move things up a bit. Let's see. Scout it is. Scouting it is. Yeah, that's all fine. We can now move Magruder to scout. Army of the Potomac should beat feet over to here. Army of the Shenandoah should do something similar. Alright. Check on our fleet down here if it's ready to set sail. It looks like it is. Let's see if we got... we have enough. Yeah, we have enough to get moving. Looks like their southern ports are pretty much south of North Carolina is open. So let's see how this works. What are we looking at here? 9 ships and 178 guns. So that's a big prize. Even if we just kind of mutually exhaust each other, that would be okay with me. What do we have? Nothing I really want yet. Again, I don't think we're really at the point where we have to do the recruitment offices thing, but we might get there. It's taking a while for this raid to play out here. It's okay. I wonder if it really is the case that those other units are also getting experience. No, it doesn't look like it, because Pegrams isn't. Move Magruder and reposition Beauregard. I think that'll be okay as we are playing defense. And trying to finish, right? Yeah. So almost done with military 2. Alright, so now we're skirmishing. Let's see if this actually builds up. It doesn't look like it is. Alright. We should pull back there. And Hampton's division should turn around. Get over here. So they got 8,500. That would give us 13,000. Not a whole lot. So let's move Beauregard back. Well, you're certainly all getting your steps in for the year. Oh, forgot to take him out of rating. Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, it's weird that land torpedoes doesn't seem to be leveling up. Alright, we'll get Magruder out of... Ooh, over here. Close range. So this is where we should make things up on the back end. And we didn't take that much damage coming in. I mean, what are we up against? Frigates, steam sloops, third-rate steamers, steam frigates, sidewheel frigates. There's military policy 2. I wonder if we're going to lose it on readiness. Huh. Alright, that was that. Like I said, I think we can delay the... Conscription Act or Military 3. Pressman Act is not terrible, though the support hit is rough. Army upkeep, though, is 271 million, so 20% of that is... That's basically $50 million annually. Yeah, it's too good to pass up, I think. Government funding 2 would help as well. Yeah, we already have really good support, and so having that maxed out, we might be able to raise it through other policies, but then if we take those policies and you know, we haven't maxed them out, then no good. It doesn't really give us a benefit. So we lost the Beauregard. We've put a lot of damage in these ships. I'm just worried we're going to lose on readiness. Wow, we actually beat it. I am surprised. Yeah, we're going to send this thing to port here. But that's a big deal, and it disintegrated. So we didn't capture any of the ships, but you know, I would say that's even preferable to capturing some and most of them getting away. Just sink the thing. Okay, we're going to move them. We're going to take them out of March. Yeah. That's what we'll do there. Polk's command is getting its readiness back. I think Bragg might actually be ready. Might be ready here for some additional cav. And we will pull from Tennessee. Sure. Alright, we got them in. Let's see how we're doing on time. We are getting to the end of things here. We might be at the end of things. Alright, we see some Union force poking around over here. Certainly we could use numbers in the west, where we are a bit understaffed. What do we have? Yeah, we got 1,800. Yeah, maybe more cav. I feel like cav always punch above their weight. Let's see. Let's see. Probably do this. Sure. And it's not really the right theater, but we'll still pull them from there. It'll take a while to get them weapons, but we'll get there. Maybe 62, but we'll get them there. All right, West Virginia militia has arrived. So 86 and 54 is 14,000. All right, let's push them off while we can. Yeah, you move in. You move in, and you move in. Union's got tariff act out, so they're going to start bringing in the revenue. Hopefully we've reached port. We have. It's going to be a long rebuilding process. I wouldn't even want to accidentally take that out. Same with these guys. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally take any of these out. I think that gives me a much truer picture of what things look like. All right, that we can put back in. I'm okay with accidentally taking that out. I'm okay with accidentally taking that out. They're just about ready to go. It is once again the power of the cottonclad. Casemate is nice too. We just, it's going to be a while before the thing gets fully repaired. So once it's in there, we'll be good. But until then, it's going to be a bit slow. Again, strategic defensive here. We kind of got to wait for them to make the first move or make a move. But we're still looking at a positive balance. Oh. Oh no. 24,000. I don't have that many troops. Well, yeah, I do. Okay, between the two, I have close to that number. All right, let's move them there. Brag, if you actually get your troops, you might be able to. We'll give them foot cav. And then we'll try to get them to use it. Take a quick check at our weapon. Wow. Those orders just came through, so I probably can equip 2 more. Alright, so I can equip a bunch of infantry brigades, and it looks like at least 2 cav brigades with better weapons. Alright, they don't need it. Yeah, we don't need you guys on scout anymore. Herbert, that's right, he has the Maynards, so they don't need it either. These 3, I'm just throwing into combat here. Alright, Hampton's division, you get in there as well. I feel like it's definitely a battle I want to fight, but I don't want to do it in this episode. That's how episodes end up going long. So I'm going to cut this one here. Hope you enjoyed it. And we know where we're going to launch the next episode. Looks favored, but, you know, that's how we do it. Overall, yeah, the number of men fielded for them is shrinking. So I think it's just a rotation of enlistments. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was good to get back into things here, and hope to have you back for the next episode.